Welcome back to our closing segment in which we reflect a little bit about our guest and what he said. Larry, I got to tell you, Riley here and always has struck me that he has such a passion about his convictions and about leadership. And you know, we've read and researched that one of the most important things people look for in a leader is that leader is credible, that leader's the real deal, walks the talk, genuinely cares about the people. And wow, Riley expressed that so well today. But what strikes me, because we know him, he didn't just express it here, he lives it. And it was great to have him as a guest.
Yeah, and as he was speaking, I was reminded of something I recently read, an article about Ronald Rolheiser, who wrote a book called The Holy Longing. He mentioned that in his experience and more recently his observation, he saw three bubbling needs in our current society, and they're very related to the workplace. One, he talked about a pervasive lack of interiority. You know, when I see Riley, like Riley said, you know, there are times in his life when he's out of balance, he needs to withdraw, you know, and come, who am I? You know, and how does who I am flow into what I do? The second thing Rolheiser mentioned was isolation and individualism out there in the world. You know, I count Riley among my many friends. He has helped give me perspective on a lot of things when I've gone through some difficult times. You know, a lot of leaders, as you know, are out there feeling somewhat isolated. And the third one that Rolheiser mentioned was the frightening pace of change in our society. A lot of conflict out there. And I like what Riley said about conflict, bringing people to the table. How does your difference of opinion help contribute to this workplace, this community, or getting the issue resolved?
Thanks, Larry. Hope to see you at our next segment.